Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. It's me, Sarah, the chronically ill mom. Still recovering from my rib removal surgery. Again, we're doing another meal prep video. I think that's what I posted last. The last video I posted was also a meal prep video, but that's just what, we're posting what I'm able to do. And meal preps are something that really help save time, energy, and really reduce stress day to day. Our kids actually here in Wisconsin, they don't start school until like next week. I think they have like a few more days, like the 5th of September they start. But we do mostly homeschool, so they're only actually going to a physical school one day a week, and then the rest will be kind of online and things at home. So, is it 100% necessary? Could we cook fresh every day? Yes. But with my health issues being the way they are and very unpredictable, we like to have meal prep days. So when I feel good enough, like I know right now, like Jake, my husband, set up a few things to help get me started. And then I've been sitting here resting, getting my plan of attack. So I try to be as strategic as I can to get as much done and quickly. So the plan is we are going to make some rice. I bought frozen meatballs because that's a good shortcut and everybody likes them. So we're going to do, one of the meals requested was like just rice with meatballs and brown gravy. Super easy. Also, another meal that was requested is pesto pasta and meatballs. So we're going to split the meatballs, use 2 different meals. Super easy. What else we're going to do? I'm going to make mini muffins because that's just really easy. I just got a little muffin mix and just add milk. And for now, that's it. Basically just 2 meals. But, enough of it to kind of hold over for a couple days. And then, people mix in other random things we have on hand for meals. But these will be 2 meals cooked up from home, good stuff. And I'll show you how I do it and why, maybe kind of try to explain why I do the order that I do. But I do, being sick and having to pace myself, I spend a good chunk of time before I get started planning exactly which task to do first, so I can get this going while that's going and then that's going, and things kind of get done in a certain order. And I aim for efficiency because that is the best way. If I can be efficient, I can get a lot more done. So let's head down to the kitchen and get cooking. All right, we're down in the kitchen. I'm going to show you the first thing I do. We got home from the store. We needed a few random things so I could get some meal prepped. So Jake helped me get like the heavy stuff out. So I have my Instant Pot. We're going to cook this whole bag of long grain brown rice, right? So that's right here. I'm going to need a measuring cup for the water. Oh, this goes in the other thing. Hang on. Then over here on the stove, we got a pot of water. I just turned that on. We have set up pasta. For pesto pasta, I use whatever pasta I have. Of course, you got to salt the water, so I got that. Pesto going in there. Some garlic. We just bought this, so that's why it's cool to be sitting out. Now, the most time-consuming, probably most effort-y kind of work thing is going to be making some muffins. So, we got that up. We got the muffin pan. Oh, I have the liners, too, behind me. We got, what we'll need all together. And I've been making copycat bundt cake recipes, or nothing bundt cake copycats, and they always put some pudding mix in it. So I'm going to do that. I might put the whole box in because I got 2 of these. And then I have this muffin tin. I have the little muffin papers. Super simple. So I will have all 3 things going at once. And now I'm going to prioritize starting this rice first. Because the Instant Pot is obviously fast and great, but it does take time to build pressure and cook stuff. So I'm going to dump this whole bag in, get the water in, get some oil or butter in there, some salt, whatever, some flavoring. And then that's where I'm going to start, because this takes just a second to throw together, but also takes the longest to kind of cook, build up pressure, release the pressure, and all of that. So let's go get this jump in. Start with the Instant Pot. Also, my water is turned on to start boiling on the stove too. But let's get this rice cooking first. All right, Instant Pot, rice going. I just hit the rice button. Perfect. I just got my pasta, my noodles in the pot. These are going to boil away. And now we'll just stir this here and there. Now while that's going, I'm going to do the muffins. I dumped half of half of this vanilla pudding into the 2 packs of Martha White mix. And instead of milk, I don't have plain milk right now, but I do have creamer, French vanilla. So I think that'll be really good. And I'm going to do probably at least an extra half cup. Each packet of muffin mix calls for a half a cup. So I think I'm going to do maybe a cup and a half, and we'll see the texture of the batter and if we need a little more milk, because the pudding needs milk, obviously. But so we're going to see. We're going to do at least a cup and a half of this French vanilla creamer instead of regular milk. I also got my muffin liners, which I have Christmas ones because they were like 1,000,000% off on clearance last year. So that's what I got. So all we got to do is get some cream in here, mix it up and dump these in, and then we'll put those in the oven and we'll see what's ready for us to work on next. All right, my first pan of little muffins are in the oven. I have about maybe a little bit less than half the batter left, so we will do more. My pasta is almost done. Now we're getting the brown gravy. It's just 2 packets, and then water, and you know, boil it all up until it's gravy. So we're getting that going. The Instapot has 5 minutes left on it before it's done, and then you gotta wait for it to do the whole release pressure and stuff. But we're getting the gravy done. The pasta is almost done, so we'll strain that, and then I have all the ingredients just right there to dump, mix, and we're ready. And I'm not sure if anybody's eating right now. If they are, I will just warm up meatballs for them. Otherwise, I just put them in frozen, and then, they thaw because they're pre-cooked. So they will cook and heat up when they're ready for it. So that's where we're going. We're sailing through. We got muffins going, we got gravy going, we got pasta going, and the rice, and the meatballs are already cooked. So can't get much easier than that. Alright, like I said, I showed you all the ingredients. I just dumped it all together, got it all mixed up. It's cooling down a little bit. I only had this many totes left of these little what are they, half-pound totes? I don't know. We get them on Amazon or grocery store. So then there's a little bit more. I'll have to find another container for this, and then I'll have to find containers for all the rice and gravy and meatballs. But the gravy's done. The rice needs 2 or 3 more minutes. Oh, let me show you my muffins. Hang on. Alright, they look really pale, but they are delicious. I tried one. They're perfect, nice and soft. And by putting the pudding in there, it really does give it like the little bite texture that is so delightful. So there's the first batch. I have another half pan, so I think it's like a 24 pack. So that means there's 12 more little mini muffins cooking, and then we'll be done. We just have to wait for the rice and tote everything up. All right, I had some help, so some of them are already put away. But out of an entire box of pasta and a bunch of meatballs, these are how many totes we have left. Both kids ate dinner and with some seconds, and then there's 4 more of these, so 8 total of. I ended up just mixing the gravy in with the rice because that's what Mason requested, and he said go ahead. So there's 8 of these meatballs, rice, and gravy. Let's see, 6 of the pesto pasta and meatballs. And then I had the kids bag up the muffins, like 4 in each bag, just like the little bites. So that's all the work I'm doing tonight. Perfect. And there's 3 little muffins left to snack on.